с фасада лучше.
Да,
засними.
пойдем.
Это такая сторона. Очень красиво.
So now actually Andre is taking me, you can see it started snowing. I was inside recording the video and then it started snowing. But this is the house that they finished building and Andre is gonna show me inside of the house, the structure. We can see a lot of things have been done already. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So it's snowing here. Everything is fine. This has been, it was finished built already. We can see it's standing, the windows, everything is just right there.
Все, это вот первый дом, который мы печатали. Учились.
Там можно внутри войти. You can see that's the house. They finished building. That's the first house that they built with the 3D printer. We can see it standing. It's got a garage. He's gonna show me inside and everything. Okay.
Сейчас мы занимаемся электрикой.
So they're finishing the interiors gradually. You can see work is going on here. It's standing.
Кухня, зал, монолитное перекрытие межэтажное.
То есть тут кухня и зал, да?
Да, вот кухня, зал, освещенный, с выходом на террасу. Подготавливаем электрические работы. Дальше штукатурим стены будем.
We can see even how the sockets are, right? We can see them. Just how the sockets
Эти провода мы закладывали сразу, то есть в печати.
То
есть когда напечатали, мы их сразу просовывали и оставляли. Ну, если это сложный проект в плане электрики будет, да?
Да.
Лучше, конечно, потом проштробить, штукатурить. Если проект простой, можем так сделать.
So we can see this is the kitchen and the dining room now. They actually started doing some plastering here, so as to tell you guys that if you want to do it, you can do it too. You can see the plastering and everything, but it's not needed because you can do it with the 3D printer signature, so it's not actually needed. Now they are doing the electricity. То есть электрик сейчас пошел, да?
Да.
А могли бы это тоже сделать во время, то есть если во время стройки или...
И во время стройки делали провода.
То есть я говорю какой внутренний кондуит, то есть вот это вместо типа снаружи, то есть возможно было бы его сделать внутри, то есть во время это...
Электрику нет.
Нет, да? Это потом.
Да, потом мы бурим короткий.
Хорошо. Окей. Следующее. So that's it. That's here.
Здесь кабинет.
Now this is комната.
Да, кабинет.
Okay, this is a cabinet. The way he said it, we can see it's printed. Yeah, work's going. The electricity is going on, and the pipes. And then later, потом вы будете отопление.
Потом отопление, да. Мы здесь положим, разведем эти трубки, сделаем стяжку, зальем гипсокрупом. Прям будет под окно залито.
So now he's saying that basically, but it's Russia, right? Because they make it really warm on the floor. So this is for the warming, for the floor warming. They're gonna do it, and then they will floor the wall up to this part of the door here, up to this side of the door. They're gonna floor it. The floor is gonna come up to that.
Ну там туалет у нас, понятно.
And we can see here is это туалет и ванны вместе, да?
Ну да. Там в втором этаже террас есть. Да, хочешь подняться?
Да, понимаю.
Давай я поднимусь, ты мне подашь.
Хорошо, давай. So this is the toilet and bathroom. You can see it's done with the architectural works. It's just really interesting. See the floor, the pipe, everything there is fitted. Yeah, you can see.
Давай.
I'm gonna give Andre the camera.
Получается, второй туалет будет, ванна.
This is a second toilet and bathroom. I like this architecture. Just look at that. There's a window. You can see outside there. I mean, if you have a bathroom here, you can see 3D printed everything. You can see how everything is going, right?
И получается спальня первая, и там спальня вторая. Все.
Then look at these bedroom. This is a bedroom. We can see 3D printed. Everything is in completion. right? This is the bedroom 3D printed. You have a nice view just right there, with those windows going on there. I mean, it's very nice. It's very nice bedroom. You can leave the signature of the 3D printer. You can see how it prints. Like they printed and then they rested for some time, printed another layer, printed another layer, printed another layer, and finished, right? You can see all those can be like painted or something like that, right? Okay.
Вторая комната у нас получается.
Вторая комната. And this is another room. That's another room. It's got a nice view. You just from one room. Балкон там тоже есть, да? Типа как?
Вот здесь.
Там балкон. Sure. You can be seeing the other 3D printed house from that is ongoing here. Now this is the balcony. We can see the balcony. It's a little bit snowing here.
Это квартирнил.
Вау.
Он уже здесь.
Плита уже поставили, да?
Да.
Wow.
Здесь получается теплый пол, он залитый. Он будет греться и вода будет уходить сразу.
Wow, that's good. So now he told me this is a tile. They put a tile here on the floor. You can see they put a tile. This is the balcony outside here. Now the balcony is an open balcony. There is nothing like roof except if later they are going to cover it. So basically, and now they made it a warm floor so that when it snows or when it's something like that, so that the snow doesn't freeze up here. The warm floor is going to make the water to move away, and the snow wouldn't have to sit here every time, which most houses actually got. This is a nice balcony. Look at that. There are glass just all around it up to the other point. I have to be careful here because I can slip and fall. Nice terrace here. They are doing a nice one. We can see the ongoing whatever here. You can just be looking at it from your house.
Но здесь еще не подготовлено, мы его делаем. Будет скоро красиво будет. Пойдем еще гараж заснимешь.
Да, окей. So now he's taking me to the garage.
В гараже, смотри, здесь у нас щит собрали.
Wow, this is the
Силовой
garage.
щит и слаботочный щит.
Можно я стою здесь?
Да.
Okay, so we can see this is the garage. It can contain, the entrance is there. You can see the entrance from here. Now these are where all the technical stuffs are going on. Now, like as I told you, if you watch here, you can see how they cut it with a machine. I mean, this thing is really hard. This structure is hard, right? You can see how they cut it to make these, and then they now put the electricals. Everything comes here in the garage, and then отопление тут будет, да?
Отопление, да, вот там где высоты высят, там будет коллекторная группа. Первый этаж, отдельно второй этаж и отдельно третий этаж. Веранда.
Да. So here also they'll put the different, they are going to make a warm garage so that, because in Russia most times you sit in your car is icy and cold, you can't touch your steering, so people like indoor garage so they can be able to warm it up. So that is why they are going to make here warm with these stuff. Да, классно вообще, интересно, очень. You can see the windows, how they fit. It's easy to be fitted. All these stuff, you can see them, right? How they're going. It's easy. That's a 3D printed on it, and then they fit the windows.
Покажи то, что вот смотри, вот видишь, четверти отдельно напечатаны, чтобы петку снаружи не было видно. То есть, ну такой Д-образный. Раз, и вот эту нишу сюда окошко вставляешь и запишешь.
Снаружи, сразу она просто
снаружи не видно, да. Там на том доме было видно.
So they did some interesting printing here. So this wall here is inside, but then from the outside, it's a little bit outside so that the window doesn't fall out or doesn't get pushed out. So, and then they now use this foaming to hold the window from inside. While from outside, we don't see a part of the window because it's the structure from outside is holding it. See how thick the wall is? That's because of the winter. Да, отлично.
Все, пойдем. Пойдемте на том доме, покажу четверти, какие мы там делали.
Okay.
Здесь вот мы делали квадратные, а там круглые.
Хорошо, давай пойдем. So we're going to see from the outside what he was talking about.
То есть вот этот вот грунт, который здесь, здесь мы его завозили, этот ноль мы его выравнивали заранее. Здесь была яма, метр мы выровняли, подняли грунт, потом делали плиту, вот которая плита есть, и уже на ней печатали дом.
Вау, классно.
Пойдем покажу.
Да, пойдем.
Вот видишь четверти? Они здесь квадратные.
Да, я вижу.
Видишь, вот что вот эти вот наросты. На том доме они уже круглые четверти, их уже не видно.
Да, so this is what he's telling me about. So they had to create this so that it has to hold the window. So if we look this way, we see, we see like something like this. We don't see the part of this window. But if you look like this, then you now see what is holding it there. They had to create this very nice design to make it look good from the outside. So we're going to the other part, and he wants to show me something about the window and doors they did. I think that they printed, that they did it here, but the other place they didn't do it. These are all the mixtures, cement for printing. It's the snow in Russia, that it looks like. Закрыть, да?
Давай закроем. Давай закроем.
Да, я могу чувствовать разницу температуры здесь и там даже.
А вот здесь, вот видишь, они уже круглые края, видишь, сделали как раз, они уже плавные.
Давай я просто зайду, это интересно, потому что вот это просто активный и прямо так.
Давай, первый.
Очень интересно, вообще, мне даже понравилось. Да, спасибо.
Пойдем лучше на другом месте. Здесь некрасиво. Это гардероб.
Wow, look at that wardrobe. Самая большая.
Здесь кабинет.
And this is a cabinet, like an office cabinet.
Здесь две комнаты, там комнаты.
So this is a 2-room. You can see it's still ongoing. It's a 2-room. Здесь видно. Вот.
Да. Ну и вот четверти мы делали, они уже, видишь, такие круглые.
Да.
Уже не видно вот этих.
Да.
То есть это мы на стадии, когда проект рисуешь, вот эти вот все неровности мы закругляем, чтобы принтер не оставлял следы.
Да. So now here it printed uniformly. We can see the printer printed it uniformly, you know, so as to make these things uniform, go uniformly around without these kind of bumps, right? You can see these bumps that are here. That's how the printer prints. So, but now, the printer now prints it uniformly here, so that when the windows are placed, then...
Вот бетон, который мы заливаем.
Oh, yeah. So Andrei is showing me the foam.
Он еще не застыл полностью.
The foam board, you know, this is for isolation, to make the inside cold. You can see how thick the wall is. Look at my hand. It's like about 2.5 of my hand. So, but that's here in Russia, right? So he's showing me that it didn't dry yet very well, completely. Like he was just opening it,
Там
so you can see.
кусочки есть, пойдем покажу.
He's gonna show me part.
Это вторая комната. Вторая комната. Осторожно.
This one. Okay.
Это вот то, что вот мы заливали.
Да.
Это вот мы то, что заливали позавчера. Вот мы налили. Такой пористый он идет.
Okay, so this is what they did day before yesterday. They actually some part here poured on the floor. Like we can see what it looks like. Like it's a foam board mixed with cement. The foaming agent mixed with cement. That's it. You can see he can break it with his hands. Yeah. So so they are waiting for it to dry. It was poured day before yesterday, and it looks like this. It looks like this. You can see it. There.
Все.
And this is.
А здесь будет спуск вниз на цокольный этаж. Мы потом прорежем дырку.
Ah, okay. Okay, so this is one room here. They're gonna finish it. There's one room. You can see the corners. I just wanna focus on this part. You can see the corners, how the corners of the wall look like. So they're really uniform. They're really
Ну,
uniform.
типа стенки, они чистятся. То есть их
Да.
брать можно, ничего страшного-то нет.
He's saying that all these, like, you can clean them.
Самое главное, когда заливаешь, чтобы снаружи не было потеков. Их нужно, ну, мы сразу убираем, моем, чтобы фасад не портился.
Okay.
А внутри все равно под штукатурку,
Да,
ничего страшного. А так, если хочешь такое ставить, то
да.
можно почистить, то очищать
Честно.
нормально.
А можно его покрасить на нем, типа, как есть, то есть без
ты
это.
Чуть-чуть зачистил,
Зачистил,
потом покрасил,
а потом-
нормально.
Хорошо. So Andre is saying, so there are these kind of patches. These patches are just what happens during the pouring. When they are pouring foam cement, mixed cement inside, in between the walls. So this happens sometimes. So he says that you can easily clean it. Like it just, this one dries because this is stronger than this, and you can easily clean these, and it comes out well without problems, right? Nah. Сейчас я это. So this is what happens sometimes, you know, when going around the mixing. But they found a problem. Это типа как старт. Все, я понял.
Ну,
То есть, когда он придет сюда, он будет типа один ступень наверх и...
Да.
Ага, все, я понял.
Ну, то есть здесь нужно такое место выбрать, чтобы такое не видно.
Чтобы не было видно, да, именно. Все, я понял.
Потом штукатурится, ничего.
Да. So here basically is only, you can see this is only one part of the building that has got this part.
Видишь, потом старт вон туда перенесся.
Да.
Вот здесь.
So he's saying that here is where it started. The 3D printing machine started from this point printing. And he said that they had to do this part to be inside so it wouldn't be seen. It wouldn't be seen later. And then later they can make it to be like they can cut it and fine tune it and make it look good.
Можно настроить, сделать так, чтобы он выезжал изнутри и не было видно старта.
Прямо, да, изнутри,
прямо
просто
изнутри.
снаружи так и так сворачивал.
Это можно это сделать, но просто у нас не было времени
Это,
разобраться.
да,
Так
это
можно
интересно
управлять.
тоже, да. Да. So Andre is saying that they didn't have time to program that, and they didn't know that ahead of time, that they could actually make it that the start can be inside the wall. It starts from inside the wall, comes out and prints and continue going, so that this is not going to be here, it will be inside the wall. So, but it's interesting. So it starts from here. Basically how it prints is when it prints and comes up to this point, that is the finish. So it goes to the next level. It goes to the next level, and when it goes to the next level, that's why we now have these lots of bumps. But in these other places, you can see the walls are straight. We don't see all those bumps because this is already a continuation. And I would like to show us some other places. Two toilets, huh?
Спуск вниз.
Sure. So here he said that here they're going to open the ground in the future so that there will be a stairs from here to go to the basement. So this is where the stairs is going to be to go down to the basement. So, and we can see how the walls are. They're just fine-tuned with the 3D printing. There is no all those problems from the start that we had, right? You can see the walls, the windows, they corrected the mistakes everywhere. The finishing of this part of the window, so that you place the window doesn't fall out. It holds the window in place, and then you can now put the foam board to hold it from the inside. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. We can see the lintel levels, how they put it. So they have to put a board so that it prints on top of the board, right, while it goes and continues printing. Да, вот. Все. Я думаю, это все в принципе. Спасибо.